Capricorn, My Kink Is Your Karma is playing right now. And I've pre-drawn your cards and meditated on them a little bit. And that song is the kind of vibe I'm getting. I feel like maybe there's been some rumors about you, Cappy. But look, we'll dive in. Let's dive in and have a look. I feel like at the moment you've been lying pretty low. And Spirit has really been like encouraging you to find that balance between, you know, what we need to do. We've got the chop wood, carry water. So you could be just, you know, really been just tending to what needs to get done. As the Zen Buddhists would say, chop wood, carry water, and the divine will bring you in. Well, they're working on stuff behind the scenes. So you could be, you know, I'm getting an indicator of maybe at work. This could be a work-related scenario. You know, you're tending to the family. You're cooking tea with your partner or with the kids if you have either of those. Or maybe it's just you being like, yep, clothes all laid out, ready for tomorrow. You know, meal prep done for the week. Very Capricorn-y, wanting to be in the know type sort of vibe. And in between that, you've really been trying to be like, right, well, I also want to nourish myself. We've got the higher power card there. And that's been that, you know, I feel like maybe you haven't had enough space, but you have, you know, your soul that you like to nourish, your spiritual practices. Maybe you do attend a yoga class and you've been missing it repetitively. Or maybe, you know, you've been started doing therapy or counseling sessions, and that's really been helping you work through things that maybe have been stored for quite some time. You could be doing a lot of journaling right now. But the fact that it has come up here, I sort of saw them as more opposites. The mundane and then the spiritual, and it's creating that balance to have the time to do so. So where to begin? I feel like I really don't know if this is a work-related sit show for you, Capricorn, but something has gone down. And that something has been a misconception of you, a breakdown of your character. And I think it's really come from a lot of jealousy. You could be, you know, a pretty admirable person, and most Capricorn are very due diligent and hardworking and well respected within the community. Whether that be at work or, you know, maybe you're self-employed and you've run your own business and feeling, yeah, that maybe there has been a bit of slander or something's gone on. Maybe you've had a bit of a wandering eye, going back to the Tay-Tay song there. There's been a lot of chatter about you, around you, and maybe it's because you don't need others potentially quite so much in order to get stuff done. Maybe you have sort of in the last couple of years you've stepped away from a business and started your own venture, started out on your own. And this has caused a bit of, you know, oh, how dare they do that? The gossip from those that, you know, don't have it within them to do it themselves. And so it's easier for them to just poke shit at those that are showing up for themselves. Now, where were we going? The fact that we do have the sun here in the middle of the reading it does show me that, you know, this is overcomeable. And I feel like maybe potentially a lot of secrets or a lot of stuff come up just on that recent full moon in Leo. So you could be dealing with a Leo in that sense, or this could be in regards to a child as well. It could even be like an unwanted pregnancy, something like that. Or maybe there was rumors of that happening. Maybe you've been associated with having an affair. Like there was, maybe you, okay, I'm getting a lot come in right now. So you could have actually left a workplace with little to much to say to those that you worked with about why, your reasons behind leaving. And look, maybe there wasn't any malice or negativity as to why, other than you just thought, hey, I reckon I could pull this off, and you just went for it. And maybe you do have a supportive home life, or you're just a very well-rounded, grounded individual within yourself. And you've worked hard for whatever you're currently doing. You've actually put the hard yards in to get to where you are today. You know, it's something that's been bringing you like financial stability and respect within the community. You could have your own family and children, you know, very loyal to your profession. However, some people are not agreeing with that. And some people really didn't want to see you succeed. They were hoping that there were going to be delays and, you know, people wouldn't go to you. Maybe there was slander about, oh, don't go there. Capricorn doesn't know what the hell they're doing. Don't go there. Or did you hear what Capricorn did? Yeah, apparently Capricorn was sleeping with the boss's wife or husband or who knows. And yeah, there was a pregnancy. And, well, look, I'm not saying that that's Bible, but that potentially could have happened for somebody. But mainly I'm just getting a lot of jealousy here. And segregation. There could have been something that potentially led to you wanting to leave. And that was just sick of being left out. Maybe, you know, didn't matter what you did, just forever not good enough at your place of employment. And it really caused you to get to a space of, you know what? Fuck this. I'm just actually going to say goodbye to all of it. And I do like the Five of Cups generally is that focus on what's gone. I love this one. It's so empowering because she's like, I'm actually going to tip it out myself. Like there's nothing that this can offer me anymore. I'm sick of the bullshit, sick of the drama. And yeah, I'm going to start pouring back into myself. What can I make grow? There was a tower here, Capricorn. You know, depending the situation you could have been experiencing, universe was like, you know what? Let's blow this shit up. Capricorn can heal from it. And, you know, don't get me wrong. I've experienced the tower many times, but it's been, you know, in the depths of the debris where I've really been able to rebuild myself in a better way. You know, the tower appears to get rid of what's not working. So it's not something to be feared. And with the sun here, like, it was for the best. When I did ask to clarify the tower, like, I think whatever happened, like, the tower could have even been like the exposure, the illumination of this slander, these deceptive lies, immaturity that was coming from, you know, whether that be a workplace or friendship group, you know. And I think you really handled yourself well. Like, you if you felt this and were deeply hurt, which, you potentially could have been, you didn't show it. You didn't show it, and it pissed a lot of people off. I think internally it actually really fucked you off, the stuff you were hearing. But you had the maturity and the ability to leave it alone and not feed into it. You really sort of set off on your own path. And, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, but he moves at his own steady pace. He acts intentional, like each step, like he knows where he's going. He knows that he's going to have to, put the blue one here and put the purple one there. And, don't forget to feed the horse. Like, we've got to stop and let the horse actually have a rest. Like, he knows where he's going. He really does. And where he headed, although it took time and effort, was straight to his financial stability, to his own independence, to, building a loving family home. I'm even like, although it hurt you, you chose to put yourself outside of it all. Like, you knew what was happening in here, and rather than put yourself in it, you sat out here, and that did hurt for a bit. Like, the key was there, but you chose not to. Chose not to put yourself back in that situation. So it took a lot of willpower and inner strength to be able to move on from it. And it was in that solitude is where you had your greatest moments of accomplishment, of self-mastery, of insight, of connection. Like, I'm actually like, this could have been like the spiritual awakening that you needed with the higher power here. Like, your openness to connect to the divine now. Like, you trust your intuition. No matter how crazy it seems to anyone else. You could be growing some of your own herbs right now, or you could have like recently discovered Tulsi, which is the holy basil. And it's actually a really beautiful, calming stress reliever tea. So I've seen you to be drawn more to holistic practices. It's like the further that you go on this path, like, okay, like you're stepping away, like while you do what needs to get done, you do without doing and it all gets done. But walking away from this scenario that was happening down here has really freed up your time to be able to open yourself up to new experiences, to new ideas. I'm going to see if we can get any further advice here for you, Capricorn, of what more is coming in, because I feel like this is more a past thing of the situation that has happened, even unless you are experiencing. The Tower is kind of a right now thing, so maybe you are actually going through this right now, and this is where it does lead you. So there's been a betrayal, and it's come at a cost that's, had you really have to question who you are as a person. And I feel like you've, got nothing to hide. There's nothing for you to hide, and that's why this move has been quite easy for you. It could be something that you've pondered on for a while. And you will gain the recognition that you do deserve, Capricorn. You could be you could be feeling very tired from it all though, but you sleep peacefully. It's like no matter the crap, what they've said or what you've potentially done, you can sleep at night. You've got a good poker face. You have Capricorn. A good poker face, like whether, as I said, like you've handled yourself in this situation with grace, with humility, and your head high. And no one's going to put words in your mouth. You've mastered your reaction. You no longer react, you respond. Even if that has, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, Capricorn. I'm not sure where that is all coming from. I mean, I am kind of tired, but I wasn't when I began this. So you could be feeling just tired of people's shit. Maybe you are just like unbothered, but also with that ability to not show to others, you are able to just not feed into the drama, into the crap. You know, you have your head held high. You could receive a message like an apology. So we've got the Page of Cups here as well as the Page of Cups in reverse. So this same person who's probably been quite sneaky and rude to you could also come in with an apology at some point, a peace offering. And that's like this situation coming full circle. Or, you know, someone that believed the lies and rumors is going to be fed the truth. And they're going to come in and apologize. And it might not be something that you're expecting. So keep an eye on that. It's going to be short and sweet, Cappy. I'm going to leave it there. But yeah, whether this has happened, whether this is to come, you will get through it. Like, it's a positive outcome. Just keep doing what you're doing. And yeah, sending my love.